Hi and welcome to Travels with the Russells. Well, today we're on Ambassador's Ambience and we're going to show you a outside cabin, and this cabin is 9151. So on deck 9, and we'll show you around, so come and have a look with us. So as I say, cabin 9151. The standard key card entry. Little card to put in the slot if you're out and about, or if you're occupying the room and you don't want anybody to disturb you. So that just fits in your cabin door like so. Instructions, emergency instructions, and muster station information again on the back of your cabin door, and where you would meet in case of an emergency, the emergency call, the drills, things like that. Standard things you would find on most cruise boats. The light switches are here, so these are the main light switches. The lights are on at the moment, but these are the two main light switches as you come in through the door. One little feature is this light, which we bring. It's a magnetic light, so because everything is steel on a boat, you can put it pretty much anywhere, and we use it so on a night if you get up and you need to use the low, this light will come on automatically, and also if you come in and it's dark in your cabin, that light will come on, you can see what you're doing. So finding light switches and things like that. So moving inside the cabin, we've got a very large storage area for your clothing. This ship is rocking and rolling quite a bit because, believe it or not, we're right in the middle of a storm 9-10, gale force 10 or 11, said the captain, with up to 7-meter waves, so it's a bit rough out there. So storage space, you've got these very deep wardrobes, open wardrobes for your clothing. Absolutely loads of storage space here. Drawers going through and down, all these are drawers, and very deep, large drawers. Up at the top here we have our life jackets. This is a cabin that can accommodate up to 4 people, so there are 4 life vests, and there's only 2 of us in here. They're safe, free to use, again kind of standard on most cruise lines, so reasonably large. You get a medium size 12 or 13 inch laptop in there, or a pad. Moving round them with the bathroom, so bathroom area, pretty standard. Toilet, sink. Everything in this bathroom is kind of magnolia yellow, except for the sink, which for some reason is a peachy colour. A little bit dated, but all functional, all works. You've got the 3-way mirror system, and again plenty of cupboard space for your toiletries and whatever in there. Hand wash soap is provided, so this antibacterial soap, and the shower area. And it is a big shower, although I don't particularly like curtains in this case because the shower is so big. Look, I'll get in. The shower is, if you really needed to, 2 of you could get in here if you wanted. Washing line, which retracts back. Again, pretty standard cruise fare. Find out most cruise boats. Again, provided. Tailors of London doesn't mean very much to me, but bath and shower gel and shampoo and conditioner are provided. So again, if you don't want to, if you don't need to bring your own. My wife Julie, she does bring her own stuff, and again, functional shower, good shower head. It is a fixed shower head with various shower patterns if you want, and even a place to put your soap up river. So a standard kind of a bathroom arrangement. I know people say, "Oh, bring magnetic hooks," and quite often the magnetic hooks don't work in the bathroom because the walls are plastic. So I have started to bring these, which are suction mounted hooks. So for instance, if you've got a soaking wet raincoat or something you want to just hang up, take the creases out while you're having a shower, these work very well, and they are just put together. For instance, I use them just to hang a little hand towel next to the sink because there isn't really anywhere to put one. So rather than having to reach up there, it's just handy. And of course you can use them other places. So for instance, I wear another one here, and if I needed to, I could just attach that to the wall, and they are really strong. Unlike the magnets that you might stick to the wall, they slide down the wall, or I've had them though, they slid down the wall because you're hanging up a coat or a couple of coats. They can't take the weight. These, with this suction, you turn until you can't turn it anymore, and you can nearly pick yourself up off those. Switch for the bathroom on the outside. So bathroom switch. A full length double mirror. Once again, if we turn the corner here, more wardrobe space. So we're actually on a 34 night cruise, and we've got loads of clothes and not a problem. So again, quite often on this particular cruise line, they are longer cruises. You know, they do round the world and all sorts of cruises, so you know, it can be 90 nights, 120 nights. We're doing 34 nights. We have had our bed turned into a double bed. These can be separated, and in fact in some ways are better as two single beds because they fit kind of underneath this, which sticks out a bit, which is the third and fourth bed. Now these are really for children, but can be used for adults, I suppose, on multi-generational cruises, or where there's a family that's got a grown-up or a teenager that they want to bring with them. These come down. They of course will be quite low, so if that was a single bed, it'd be moved up against the wall there, and you can have them made into doubles, as I say. I'll put a picture of it made up as two singles, and it is a bit more spacious that way because you've got the two drawers will go in the middle there, and you've got quite a lot of room in the middle then.
So, do you think it was really her talking to you, or you talking?
Chair, dressing table, and a little table.
Well, my dad's alluded
So, what have we got? Well, we've got a television with, when working, it does have the front view of the ship, so you can have a look over the bow of the ship if you wish. Hairdryer, one of these push button things. Supposedly quite good. As Julie just pointed out, in fact we've got two hairdryers because this big hairdryer is also an Ambassador hairdryer dual safe. So we've got this thing, and we've got a wall hairdryer. The control for the air conditioning, but you can see the bad weather and the front of the ship going up and down there. So underneath here we've got 13 amp UK plug socket. We always bring one of these very small extensions. You're certainly not allowed to bring the long extension leads, but we must have done 30 cruises and nobody said, oh, you can't have an extension, the short ones. The long ones The reason they don't allow those, the wind-up ones, is because they can overheat. And also you're not allowed surge protected. Something to do with the electricity on the system, on the ships. We also now bring, because most cruise ships have USB, and you maybe only have one or two, and I don't know about you, but I've got loads of stuff that needs charging up, so I bring a USB extension, and this can simultaneously charge 4 items, which just makes life a little bit easier, plus your normal chargers if you wish, fast chargers or whatever. This allows you to have a normal 13 amp plug, but also on a night time it provides, well, just some light, so you can actually pick what you want. Just a little bit of ambient light in your cabin on a night without having the telly left on or leaving any lights on. Kettle and tea and coffee replenished all the time. You can of course go to the buffet and, like Julie drinks fruit tea, grab a couple of fruit teas or whatever else you want to drink from there to bring down. So, telephone, can ring other cabins if you so wish, dial their number, or reception or a medical emergency or anything like that. So telephone. Also we've got here what appear to be Australian, I believe, when they're at an angle like that rather than American. I believe they're Australian. If you know any different, please leave a comment below. Light switch for the dressing table lights. In here we've got the fridge. Now that's great. So door opens, inside there we've got a fridge, and if I open the fridge it opens this way, so I can't actually get into the fridge. I'd have to move this table out of the way so I can open this door, so I can open this door. Well, we're not using the fridge, so it doesn't matter. Waste bin, and then again drawers for more storage. So storage is not an issue. Cases under the beds. So all our suitcases, 5 suitcases we've brought for this cruise, they're all stored under the bed. And then we've got bedside tables, and again plenty of storage there. So there are some like little reading lights behind the call it the headboard, and then as you can see, or not, as the case may be, it's a bit rough out there. We are rocking and rolling quite a bit. We are in the middle of the Atlantic on our way to Greenland and then Canada. If anyone has any questions about the cabins on the Ambience, we have stayed on in and have a video on inside cabins. If you're staying on an inside cabin, you might want to have a look at that, and I'll put a link in the description. You can click on it and have a look if you want to. Any other questions that you might have, just drop a comment in the box underneath. Right, well, that's it. Cabin on the Ambience. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
Julie speaks.
Occasionally.
More than occasionally. Right, we'll see you later. Bye.